So I heard Omah Lay is disrespecting Afrobeat. How? He said Fela is the pioneer of Afrobeat. Afrobeat.
It was founded by Fela Kuti. We all know that Fela Kuti is the pioneer of Afrobeat, and he's Yoruba.
He said that Afrobeat is predominantly done in Yoruba.
Afrobeat, I want to tell you guys is Afrobeat is mainly Lagos. It's mainly Yorubas.
How is that disrespectful? Like, are you guys listening? He did not mention Afrobeats that is spread across the country. He's talking about the beat without the S. I don't see any issue wrong with that. Again, I just want to quickly say that the album, the Omah Lay sophomore album that's about to drop, has a huge budget. For Omah Lay to be moving from country to country, city to city, going to warehouses and setting up these, parties and listening parties across, you can clearly see that that album it has to be successful. That album has to be successful. There is no way that album is going to fail, especially because now he's a top tier artist compared to when he dropped his EPs and when he dropped his debut album. Now so much is expected of him in terms of the numbers, in terms of the reach, in terms of hitting some milestones and setting some records and breaking some records. Clearly he has a bit of pressure to do some stuff, right? Necessarily not bad pressure, but again, even as a creative, you want to outdo the last album or the last project that you dropped, right? So what Omah Lay is doing right now, going across all of this, warehouses to do parties, it's not like we haven't seen it before. It reminds me of Kanye West during the Donda era, right? Where he would camp in, some of those arenas for days and months, recording and inviting, friends and colleagues to come record with him and stuff like that. That's the vibe he's giving. So, I've seen this before, but it's still exciting for me because Omah Lay is his own person and this is art. As long as there's a distinction, it can still get exciting, right? So, a big up to Omah Lay for trying to do something exciting from the norm. On the other end, we're seeing what Ira is doing. It seems like these two artists will be dropping very close to the same time. So expect that. And I just love that you're not doing the traditional PRO. Although Ira is a bit traditional with the PRO that she's doing, doing interviews here and there. But again, it's still exciting that she moved away from Nigeria just to give viewers and listeners and fans a different vibe and a different feel. What else do I want to talk about? Let's support these artists, man. That's all I'll say. Let's support them. We'll tell them if they do something wrong, obviously, but right now they are really just genuinely having fun and creating music for music lovers, so why not? And I see Omah Lay and Adeshokbe dancing. I'm like, that song no reach to dance like that now. What did they happen? But again, I understand that if you're looking from a third, like from afar or a third person view, is these people may have been partying prior to that video, right? So they're already in that vibe, that flow. So it doesn't make sense for them to stop the flow, and if that is when the camera catches them, you from the other side might feel like, what are they doing? But they've been vibing all this while, right? Well, anyways, yeah, we're expecting the album again. This rollout is massive. Is massive. Fingers crossed. Not just for the numbers, we're here for the music. And I trust Omah Lay is going to make great records. Obviously, he's had a lot of inspiration. He just got his heart broken. Omah Lay just freaking got his heart broken 2 weeks ago. But that is not an excuse for you to go through new tracks, put heartbreak songs, put for that album now. Yeah, and you're going to tell us that because they just break your heart 2 weeks ago, would they expect Bedu that dance when you and Adesha the dance? I won't believe say na proper Bedu na be that song. So, anyways, big shout out to Omah Lay, man.